This business is struggling. I just know it. I feel it. And I'm going to show you why and how. So this is a business, part of my new series, of course, raw retail. So basically, I am going to be giving some tips and tricks to help in-person brick and mortar businesses wow their customers. And remember, we're talking about customer experience, retention, and acquisition, because honestly, that's all that matters. But while you see this, I want you to pay attention to things that you could be doing in your store. Now, if you're an e-commerce business and you're looking at this, I still want you to look at this video because you possibly could be doing some partnerships or even some in-store experiences in the future. And these are things that you need to think about. Listen, as a consumer, some of us don't pay attention to these things, but as also a consumer, there's a lot of people that pay attention to these things. And just by looking at this business that you're going to look at right now, sales can be through the roof. Now, you're probably wondering, how do you know their sales are not through the roof? I can just tell by the layout of this business that they are not getting any traffic. They are just getting orders from here to there. But what you may not know is that Party City recently closed. So businesses like this really have an opportunity to really get in front of their community and other people when they're thinking about party needs. All right, so get your bolígrafo or your lápiz ready, because I'm going to give you guys these tips of why this business is like, and how they gonna fix it. So if they watch this, maybe they'll fix it. I don't know. But I can guarantee you that if I walk back to that location, maybe in a year by now, it might not be there. I'm walking in and she already greeted me, which was really nice. I love how they have the scan me, but I think it's also very important if this is a party location. I know that there's going to be a lot of product, but it's really important for you to kind of categorize that product, what type of helium balloons or whatever the case is. This is why people loved going to Party City, just because everything was categorized. And it honestly, a little signage can go a long way. Now, as you go into this room, I see that this is most balloons. So then I walk to here and then I see this airplane, and I kind of get the analogy, but if I were them, I would actually do a humongous display of a balloon and inspiration of what their balloons can do, and even maybe some type of party planner that's local, that's kind of their display. I didn't understand what was going on over here in a certain corner. It looked like a sales rack. I get it, but it looked like, I don't know. And listen, I'm not trying to put anybody out there. I'm just saying that businesses that struggle usually have to do with, when you walk in, is it overwhelming? Maybe you have a party, you want to buy all these things. Do you have a budget? I think it would be really great to have a little section where it's parties under $20 or $50, and basically have little sets of this balloon and whatever the case might be. It's also a great way for people to kind of feel like they are supported. There's a lot of empty spaces and shelves, and that's a no-no in a store. Another thing I want to also mention is that when you're coming out of this store element, there needs to be some type of way for you to communicate with me. Even if I'm not ready for a store, I'm not ready for a party or whatever the case is, there should be something here that's going to acquire me to send me an email later. I hope you guys enjoyed this, and remember, it's raw retail.